before I first brought my sister and my auntie into the Dublin office and told them that I was in severe danger, that they had found an arrest warrant for me for child abduction, and that the penalty would be death or life imprisonment if I was caught. So I not only had to hide and keep a low profile in Damascus, but on certain times I had to leave to go to the consulate to get papers I needed to do, stamped and signed, to try and leave.
It's like a movie.
But we had explored every legal avenue, and they all failed. So we did. Then we had to get out. Then we had to hire.
Well, you're told then that the safest way out of the country is through Lebanon.
Yes.
And so this is another terrifying journey where you're in, where you're taken into the mountains. You have to hide from government convoys of troops.
That's correct.
And so you've got to keep your heads down. I mean, the lights of Lebanon in the distance must have been the most incredible relief.
I have to praise my daughter. She was 5, and we climbed over those mountain ranges and tops for 5, 6 hours. And she never stumbled, she never faltered, she never complained, she just kept going.
What's going through your mind when you do that?
Terror, and just hope that I would get there alive, or more importantly, that I'd get her to safety.
And did she understand what was going on?
She did, and she played the men. The men all had AK-47 and handguns, and she spoke to them softly, and she won them around. And I mean, it was just at one stage one of the men stole my money, and I was terrified. He took me to one side and asked me for my money and my jewellery, and then we kept going. And I fell at one stage and twisted my ankle, and I got back up, and we just seemed to walk and climb and fall and walk, and I just seemed endless.
And finally, you get to the border, and there had been passports and papers waiting for you at points on the border.
Yeah. During my time in Damascus, the Department of Foreign Affairs had arranged for 6 sets of passports, emergency passports, to be in all the surrounding countries of Syria, because at that stage we had no idea what route we would take to get out, you know. And at this stage as well, towards the end of the whole episode, the British, the UK embassy and the American embassies had evacuated.
Well, finally, you managed to get out of Lebanon, and you're back in Dublin on the 17th of October. This all started, the run for your life started on the 26th of September. 17th of October, you're back in Dublin. Now, I suspect you've never been happy to see Irish shores.
Yes, absolutely, and my family, because I truly believe I'll never see them again.
Well, it's an extraordinary story, and it's all here in your book, Stolen, Escape from Syria, and I'm just glad she's home.
You say you don't advise against mixed marriage?
No, I mean, I try and see the good in everybody, and this wasn't a racial thing or religious difference. It was basically just a mix of cultures, and I really would sort of implore people who are going to enter a relationship or a marriage with mixed culture to talk more.
You have to know, understand it.
Talk properly, especially when children into the equation, because then it gets complicated, and the child then is ultimately the victim.
Well, Mustafa is still a wanted person. Interpol are looking for him.
That's correct.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Amazing story. Thank you very much. It's a movie for sure.
It certainly is.
If you've been affected by Louise's story, then maybe you're going through a worrying custody case yourself. You can find details of helplines on our website, and we're back after the break.